murder case that shocked the small community of Deer Park and divided the family. Now it's almost over. Well, the fate of a Deer Park man on trial for the murder of his ex-wife is tonight in the hands of the jury. Today, jurors heard closing arguments in the case of Clay Starbuck. He is accused of killing his ex-wife Shannon in her home in 2011. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live at Superior Court with a look at why the defense claims Starbuck is innocent. Jeff?
Well, Nadine, the defense wants the jury to believe that even though Mr. Starbuck fully cooperated with investigators, detectives took the easy way out in this case, focusing on an jealous ex-husband instead of more viable suspects in the case. Today, Mr. Starbuck's defense attorneys worked hard to make sure they placed some doubt in the minds of this jury.
It's important, so I'll say it again. What is an innocent person supposed to do?
Defense attorneys say the state's case against Clay Starbuck is incomplete and that any DNA that links their client to the Deer Park crime scene was laid down while Clay was still living there.
It's not Clay Starbuck's DNA on her phone. It's not Clay Starbuck's semen. It's not Clay Starbuck's fingerprints on the massager.
That's one reason why the defense wants the jury to believe that Shannon Starbuck was killed by one of her several online boyfriends.
The state asks you, who else could have done this? Ladies and gentlemen, John Kenlin was there 4 times that day. He didn't see anything.
However, prosecutors say they've cleared Ken Line and that DNA similar to Starbuck's was found underneath Shannon's fingernails.
At the heart of this killing, and I would submit the motive, is greed, anger, obsession, and jealousy.
Prosecutors say when Starbuck realized his ex-wife was moving on while he was falling further and further behind in his child support, he decided he could fix both problems with a carefully planned murder. Detectives say Starbuck even prepared friends and family for the killing. Just 9 days before Shannon was attacked, Starbuck told a teacher that Shannon's social life would lead to her death.
And there he tells Miss Pearson that the children hate their mother. He said, "I wouldn't be surprised if they find Shannon dead."
And prosecutors say by telling everyone that Shannon was promiscuous and then posing her body in a promiscuous, sexually involved way, that was all Mr. Starbuck's way of throwing detectives off his tracks. Nadine?
Well, Jeff, we understand prosecutors are going to seek a life sentence here.
And they would do that if they could ask this jury to find the existence of aggravating factors, and those include that Shannon Starbuck was killed in the course of a burglary, that her death was either very cruel and or unusual, and finally that it might have been in violation of an existing domestic violence protection order. So if the jury hits on any of those, Starbuck could easily get a life sentence. Reporting live at Spokane Superior Court, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.